Hi guys. So I was super inspired by a class by Sue Bracy in Northern Virginia the other day, and I the activity entailed us creating these symbols and then just sort of passing a paper around, and everyone added two symbols, and then at the end we got this, symbol from everyone in the group on our page, and we were able to take some time to interpret symbols. The interesting thing is that whoever made the symbols sometimes meant one thing, and then when we got it, it meant something entirely different, but it was always aligned with what it is that we needed at the time. So even if the giver of the message wasn't necessarily intending that message to be, let's say, um, a positive one or a specific one, the reader, which is or whoever got the message, interpreted it in a way that was helpful to them. And in no way does that invalidate the amazingness of the message or the timing or the synchronicity of it all. So, anyway, so as you all know or might not know, I do meet every Monday with a group of ladies from around the country, and we call ourselves the Akashic Circle of Light, and we do Akashic readings. If you want more information about that, just go to my website under group readings. Anyway, so we met the other day, and I explained to them how inspired I was and how it might be really helpful to create some cards that would be used sort of like oracle cards, but each card would just have a very oversimplified image. And the reason I wanted to keep the images super simple was because um, if you were to do a reading, you could easily interpret, let's say, a light bulb. Like here, this is one of the symbols, for example. Sorry, this way. It could be a light bulb, could be an idea. It could be inspiration. It could be creativity. So only the sitter could actually interpret this image themselves. So in many ways, it's a really great idea to make the symbols super simple, but also uh, use it as a person who's going to read their own records or read their own. It's like almost like connected with your higher self. So after that, I went ahead and thanks to my friend Risa, who went ahead and shared a wonderful resource online of a printer that would print tarot cards for you. And the other side, like one side would be a design that you created, and the other side would be blank. So I went ahead and ordered those cards. So those are coming, and they're 4 inches diameter. And inside, okay, so I got this really cute brie, the cheese, brie. I loved brie box, and you might recognize it, not the height of it, but you might recognize the how this shape or the size of it. And I extended the sides so that it's a little deeper. And then on the inside, I had designed or written an opening affirmation and a closing affirmation, or opening prayer and a closing prayer, similar to, let's say, an Akashic opening or closing. But the difference is that you're not going into the records. You're actually going to either within your higher self to the spirit or asking all divine forces of the universe. So that is what the prayer does. And so I'm going to read those. I'm going to take a few minutes to show you some of the symbols that we created. And I do want to include the wonderful ladies that I worked with to brainstorm some of these ideas. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of these symbols. This is, again, look, I mean, they're just so simple and just um, again, these could be interpreted in many different ways. Like a house, it can mean stability. It could mean you're moving. It could mean you're selling your house. It all depends on the reader. Roots, um, a seed, and I'm just going to show you a little portion of that just so you can kind of get an idea. Ticket, trash can, and star. Um, I added this without the group because the others we came up together. So, rainbow, a tree, um, spiral, a cup. Notice some of these images are super simple. They're not, um, again, the simplicity of them actually is what allows the interpretations to be wide ranging. I mean, I think it's super, super amazing. Oops, something fell. 1 minute. Okay, fence. So again, like look at these shapes and lines and these designs and simple shapes and drawings, and just see how valuable just getting, let's say, a 3 card pull, or maybe creating a spread or designing a spread of how you're going to use these. Anyway, there's a lot more. I just don't want to take up your time. Um, I did want to give you an example of how incredibly simple the images were and how you can use those to, in essence, to connect with your higher self and connect to spirit and all the divine forces of the universe. So now I'm going to take a few seconds to read you the prayer that I wrote, and I put it on the inside of the box because once the cards get here, I'd like to put them inside here and just carry them around in my bag and use them as often as I could to help me with guidance and things. So I seek sacred guidance with, and I have an empty line for whatever I want to seek sacred guidance with. I open my heart and mind to a higher influence. I imagine before me a direct, radiant link from my conscious mind to my higher self, my spirit, and all the divine forces of the universe. May the sacred connection now speak to me through these cards. May the messages I receive be clear, truthful, and aligned with my highest good, and so it is. So then for the closing prayer, I wanted it to be where we close it and thank it, but at the same time, we acknowledge that what we just received is actually going to multiply and grow within the next couple of days. And that is sort of the hope, right? So I offer heartfelt thanks to the luminous connection between my conscious awareness and my higher self, my spirit, and the loving divine forces of the universe. Thank you for speaking through the cards and illuminating my path. May the healing frequencies, insights, and truths activate here, continue to unfold across time and space. May hidden layers rise to awareness and reveal themselves in divine timing. This connection remains alive within me. I seal this reading in gratitude and light. So once my cards get here, I can't wait to show them to you. I'm going to put them in this box, and I'm actually going to put one of them, glue them in front. So it's like the cover of the box. In the meantime, I'm just using my cute little index cards that I made. And if you are interested in getting a free reading, I am giving 10 free readings, and I am including a link below in the description section for you to sign up and be able to get these 10 readings. Each reading is about half an hour long and is on Zoom. And you get to ask any and all questions within that half an hour time. We can work within uh, a 3 card draw, perhaps, or any kind of spread that you would be interested in within that time frame. And I believe that's it. Thank you so much. I will be checking back in with you guys to show you what my cards look like when they get here.